right, welcome everybody to the post-weekend 486 build. What we're going to be doing is putting a DX4 100 into this lovely Pentium 4 case. As you can see, it's black. I don't know what's in here. This was destined for e-waste, so there could be a P4 in there. I have no idea. And then we have this wonderful PCI 486 with 256K cache, 4 72-pin slots for RAM, 4 ASA slots, nice VRM here, and underneath here is a DX4 100, which, actually, I have brand new thermal paste. Why don't I use it? Yes. This stream might have to end at a moment's notice. I'm waiting for a call from my daycare. And yeah, I gotta talk to them about a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's we may have to make this a multi-parter. All right, so put some thermal grease on there, fresh from AliExpress, high performance thermal grease, GD900. I hope it's not filled with sawdust. Anyways, let's put that here. Clip it into the CPU. Very good. And some of the parts I'll be using. So we got some random memory here. I don't know, some of it works. So there's 16 megs by 2 in here. So that's 32. I don't want to really put more than 32 megs in here. It doesn't make sense. This is 8 by 2, so I can get 16. And this is an unknown quantity. This came out of a Pentium. Actually, just the last computer that was on this bench. But it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's... I don't know, we'll have it 70 nanoseconds. So what was that doing in a Pentium? I think these are 70s too, so I might just do, if these are 2 8s and these are 2 8s, there's my 32, right? So I'm going to save this higher density stuff for later. Hard drive, we got my old Seagate 1 gig Medalist. Beautiful drive. This was in my own DX266, and I replaced it with a 4 gig drive because multiple partitions with multiple operating systems was a bit too small. So it's a great drive. This is just your generic PCI Cirrus Logic 2 meg video card. I don't know if this works. I have not tested it. CT4170, just basic Sound Blaster. Great for DOS support. Black floppy drive. Black CDRW. So, first thing we're going to do is, I suppose, move all this stuff aside. I think the hard drive has DOS 6.22 and some straggler. I don't even know where that came from. 33 megahertz? Useless. Yeah, I don't know what OS is on that drive. I'm pretty sure it's DOS, and because this is a high performance high performance 486, I want to give it the 95 at least. Right? So what do we have in here? Method wires. Oh, it's got an ID cable already. Okay, so that an extra fan. I don't think we're going to need that when we're going a floppy cable, which is always nice. Oh yes. I slid the AT shield in the back, just the opening for this. Let me see. There's a SATA cable here. I think the hard drive clips into this little side bay here. Yeah. There's some USB nonsense here. You know what, I'll just take this off because these are always useful. Alright, we got an ATX, and we have an audio cable. That's good. Get all these screws out of here. Didn't realize how dusty it was in here, so I'm going to go get a vacuum cleaner. Hang tight. I gotta give that filter a clean. I can smell the dust. tried to build a Pentium ATX into this once. The case was too small for that, so let's see what we've got here. Will that fit? Where's that back plate? All right. Okay, looks like maybe it'll fit. Okay, so that would go there, that would go there. Yeah, I think this would go. And if I put this here or like this. And back plate doesn't really line up. I might have to punch another hole in it. What is that? Get all the wires out first. Oh, Dallas. Yeah, the Dallas RTC. At least it's socketable, so that's good. Well, it's not crap. Whatever's good is debatable. And these are soldered in, especially right near the PCI bus. You have to take them out to do the mod chip or the clock mod thing. So, all right, let's see. Let's get a better idea of how this would fit in here. All right, I see that there's that there. One hole lines up. And what, nothing else? So there are these raised parts here in the board. I don't know if you can see it. Just take it out. See these raised, I guess, I don't know, they're raised mounting points, I suppose. A lot of them don't do anything except contact the board and short it out. So I'm going to have to probably cut them and push them in. The other problem I'm having is now, if I put the motherboard exactly right here, the keyboard hole lines up, but I don't think I have a single PCI that lines up. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. But if we move it over just a bit to where this one lines up, I can put in the single PCI card in here. It'll fit right where this blank is. So that might be an option. Okay. That looks about right. Okay. So now there's a couple things I have to worry about. These four pieces that stand up. I'm wondering if I just push them back in or break them out or something. They're really in there. Huh, I don't know. Can't really do anything without taking care of that first. Am I gonna have to go get my Dremel? I think I am. Huh, alright, I wonder if I can pause this. No, I cannot. Okay. Because that's definitely going to touch the back of the... I mean, if I'm going to put electrical tape on it, that might work too. Oh, wow, they're really in there. It's a well-designed case. Alright, no choice. I'm going to get my Dremel. and wasn't that didn't take too long. Yeah, these live things are impromptu. I just kind of grab whatever I have lying around and make it. So that's why they're live. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I know that the parts will work, and that's it. So here we go. What are we going to unplug here? This one maybe. Why not? Okay. I think we can either push them in, which I might do. It might be easier to just do that. Or break them off completely. I think let's try pushing them in. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, this one, I guess I'll just fatigue it off. Okay. And get all that pointy crap out of there. Yeah, good. So, all right. Okay, let's vacuum all this stuff out because, yeah, none of that's good to have inside. And just to be on the safe side, and before I turn it upside down, there's probably some shavings that fell into that panel there. So yeah, that's going to be a cleanup and a half for sure. But now at least we can screw in the one standoff that does match up right there. Nice. And I think that's the only one that matches up. Do I have anything else here that I can put a standoff into? And maybe there. Nope. No, that's it. That is the only standoff this board supports. So that's what we do. We'll use the one standoff and a bunch of plastic legs, which I just took off. Okay, you don't stay here. Get out of the way. I think we're going to have to use modified flattened ones. Yes, so definitely one here. And one here. Here, that's where the screw. Okay, so two more there. All right. Sneak cutting them off. Okay, good. So one there, and one here. These Let's just make sure, yeah, that's never going to touch the board. That's good. Neither is that. Let's push that in all the way. And that. Oh yeah, it's very, very far from touching anything. You know what? Just to be safe, put some electrical in there. Just in case. I mean, it doesn't cost anything, and certainly it doesn't look bad because it's under the board. There we go. One. 2. Okay. Let's line it up in the corner there with that. Okay. Put one screw in. Alright, get a video card in and provide us some support. Oh wait, you know what? Before I get too excited, I gotta put this plate in. How will that plate go? This, I suppose. That's not the best fit. Alright, you know what? I'll figure something out with that later off cam. There's no sense in doing that now. Let's just make sure that this all gets together and actually does boot up, post, whatever. Let's get that going. Okay, so then what, the sound card's next. Give it a hard drive. We'll give it some I/O. Okay, so sound card's in next. And now, these I'm going to leave loose for now because I don't... Oh, actually, I have a mounting point for it because I still have to figure out what's going on with this back plate. I have a feeling I'm going to have to drill it. I want to do it nicely so there's no, like, burrs on it and people plugging in the keyboard and getting cut up. No, nobody wants that, so... I guess we can plug in some of this I/O here. We have speaker here. Power LED. I guess that's key lock. We'll have to play around with that. See if it works. What's this one? Power switch. Okay. Well, that's another thing. I forgot. This is going to have to be converted to an on-off style switch. And I have just the switch for it. But, yeah. That's buttoning it up. Maybe I'll do that in part 2. I got to prepare for that. Power switch. Okay, so for the time being, we're going to just ignore that. What's next? Oh, yeah, so let's give it some I/O. This is interesting. Wow, that's well, all right. I guess that's how you take the I/O off. Okay, screwless, sure. Okay, so let's solve the power situation and the IDE situation. So what we're going to do, we're going to make the cover plate come off there. maybe since we're here, like this. Take the back panel off, vacuum up all that stuff. Oh, you cannot take the back panel off. It's riveted on. Okay, well. That's that. Well, in any case, I have a plan. When I go to make the back plate for the keyboard, I'll take it all out and blast it. I'll do a whole bunch better. Okay, so for now, I just have to remember, don't turn this upside down. Does this front panel come off? You just gotta break it off, I guess. Yeah, I think so. That's it. Okay. CDRW. So there's going to be a DVD in here, which I don't know if it works, and then a CDRW. Because 146 would not have a DVD-ROM. I mean, it's a bit excessive. And yeah, whatever. It's black, and I had it lying around. I don't typically keep black-faced devices. It's usually because I don't deal with newer computers, so everything I have is mostly beige. I have to go out of my way to find that floppy cover. Not cover. The drive itself is black, and I had a beige one. So. Okay, let's have a look here. Put this floppy in here. This board is not labeled which one is primary and secondary. I don't know which one's which, so we're going to be guessing. That's no big deal, because... what was that noise? That was the sound of something metal coming off. Landing in here. Oh, okay. Just carefully clip that. There we go. Let's organize cabling here for everything now. These two power the CD-ROMs. Actually, let's get the IDE cables in first. Alright, so I want the channel 1 to run the CD-ROMs, and then channel 0 to run the hard drive. Again, I don't know which those are until we turn on the computer and then do the auto detect. So let's take care of our audio cable right off the bat to the sound card. This one here into CD. There we go, and that goes there. And I'm just going to assume this is number 2. So yeah, so that is the CD-ROMs partially, potentially, maybe taken care of. And let's power them. Okay, 1 and 2. And floppy also. there. Okay, that's nice. Get these out of here. This too will not be used as an ATX type connector. Just tuck it under there. Call that managed. And the hard drive. Where's that back plate? Here we are. So this back plate. Oh yeah, sure. There's two more things I need to do. We got to make this ATX. We're going to be very careful this time, because last time, see, these cables are unshielded, and it touched that, grounded itself, and turned the damn thing on when I wasn't ready to. What did I do? I popped the 386 lost the tantalum capacitor because of that. Luckily, that's all that went wrong with that. The computer's working just fine after I fixed it. So we just have to be mindful that these are the way that they are. Don't plug it in until it's ready to go. All right, that's power sorted. All right, let's get the CPU fan going with this. Static, just always on. Nothing fancy there. Okay, so how does this work? This makes something like that. Yeah, and then I guess the hard drive connects to here. Okay, so those two line up. Oh, yeah, they all line up. All right, good, good. And so what's the bottom? This is the bottom. No, this is the bottom. And that's, okay, so let's just make sure this clears everything. If I screw this down here, it should be good, yeah? Like that. Okay. All right. So actually, be able to do this without even having to remove this plate. It's a strange spot for a hard drive, but it is what it is. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe the hard drive is here. Actually, I think that makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, so this we do have to take this out. I mean, it could go under there in this case. So nothing's really stopping it from doing that, but I think it was designed with this in mind. Yes, okay. And these are, I think these are the larger of the two screws. And the pins, I believe they're called. Trying to get matching ones, but you know what? This is underneath. You know, no one's gonna see this. Well, let's try it. Oh, that might be the daycare calling. All right, let's try this one. 3 is fine. Good. And then these guys. And actually here it doesn't matter what the jumper is set to because you are going to be the only device on this channel. And we need some power. Okay. Oh, we need RAM as well. So for now, you know what? I'm going to put in this because I'm just curious to see if this will work out of the Pentium. One. And 2. Okay, good. Let's double check. Oh, floppy's not connected. Curious to see if that works. Here we go. Keyed floppy! They're all keyed. What the hell? Okay, this one isn't keyed. Okay. Wonderful. Best cable management ever. Okay. So everything's in. The motherboard is not shorting anywhere. We've got black to black. I'd say we can do a preliminary turn on and see if it works thing. Let's move the camera here. And gotta say keyboard. And some power. Okay, just make sure that once that goes in, it's going to want to turn on. So. And video. All right. Let's do this with the back switch. Here we go. Hard drive's turning on. Oh, we got some video. Here we go. Dial to enter setup. Okay, so it looks like we are somewhat in business. Okay, the date is, yep, the time is wrong though. It's 10:30. So, 10:30 and 10:30. Okay. The 13th, yes. Okay, no, 1.44. Oh, it supports 2.8. Okay. And, okay, fixed disk. Let's see. Find me. Yes, good. Okay, so, and this one, it's not going to find anything about this one. Find a CD-ROM. No, find a CD-ROM. No. Okay, that's fine. Oh, so it supports 4 drives. Good. Integrated peripherals. Peripherals? Yes. So what do we have here? COM. LPT. Good diskette controllers enabled. Onboard ID adapter, both. Memory cache, auto. Memory shadow, video shadow enabled. Advanced chipset control, yes. Let it configure itself automatically. I already figured all that out. Okay. Plug and play OS, we'll put no because I don't think it is. Boot options, A then C, floppy check enabled. Let's go. Let's give this. Has not been saved. Saved before exiting? Yes. Okay, it should just boot. So that's 16 meg of RAM. All right, it's seeing the floppy. That's, you could hear it anyways. So I'm gonna just quickly turn this off. Throw some more RAM in there. or whatever. Let's see what's on the drive. You guys can see, yeah, you guys can see something there. All right, found 2 CD-ROMs already, very good. I loaded the drivers for them both. There's a, okay, SB set is, actually, okay, I gotta take the, yeah, the, what is that? VESA extensions have to come out. But it looks like it picked up the Sound Blaster and everything, so plug in some speakers here. And a mouse. Okay, first we'll turn it off. Then we'll grab a mouse. Because this is a 1 gig drive, right? It's going to fit all my games on it. So that's why I'm thinking to put Windows 95 on this machine. Because it's the computer, when it booted up just now, it told me that the BIOS date was late 95, so it would be era correct. Let's put this extra RAM in here and see what it does. See what kind of surprises it holds, if any. So the good news is it didn't explode, which, in all fairness, only once has happened since I started this channel. Well, there was another time it did, but it had nothing to do with me. It was just the power supply being janky and old. Pop the cap in there. And yeah, so, I mean, that's just old age. Me causing it was not the issue, so yeah, that's good. Let's put these memory sins in here. Because of my excellent cable management, everything is working flawlessly. She's on? No thanks. Well, that was my wife telling me what time it is. Because I do have to go to work in half an hour. Okay, that's good. Okay. Oh yeah, sound also. "32 megs of RAM." Okay, and we're gonna leave it at that. That's perfect. Diskette drive A error now. Why is that? Oh, I just popped it out of the socket. Okay, all right, relax. Okay. We have to test the diskette A with whatever. We'll put this 98 boot disk in. Any surprise drives, diskettes? No? Okay. Okay. Okay, A. Yes, okay, so the A drive works. Perfect. Let's see what's on this drive. What am I running here? DOS 6.22. Okay. Games, maybe? Let's see, do we have Wolf 3D on here? That's a good Sound Blaster tester. You do not have enough memory. Oh, you pile of crap. Okay. Why is that? Wow. Okay. What is what is causing all that to happen? Let's look at the breakdown here. DOS, high mem, BTC CD-ROM. Oh, that has to go. Wow, there's a lot on here. Let's take unnecessary things out of the config. Oh. Do we have a set blaster line? No, but we will now. No, okay. No. Just take that out. That is out as well. I don't want that. No, I don't want that. That's out. What? This is a weird setup. What the hell happened here? Okay, CDMKE, no, because we have BTC doing that for us. Okay. Okay, we do have a set blaster line. I don't know if it's correct, but I guess we can run an SSI and see. Don't need that, don't need that. We do not have a Mach 32 on this anymore, so that can go. Zip drive doesn't exist on this computer. Share can be removed. Okay, that should trim it down a bit. Let's restart. And prepare unto myself an SSI disk. Maybe it's already on the drive. So found the drives, All right, how are we looking with memory now? I don't know if that'll be enough. Let's try. 3D. Nice. All right. I saw something interesting in the config sys. QEMM chem. I never know how to say that. It's a quarter deck expanded memory manager. It works or it doesn't. I mean, I found that MemMaker generally works well, but in certain occasions I use quarter deck, and honestly, I don't remember why I rammed it from this line. This drive hasn't been used in a computer for a while. All right, now let's see what that even did. Oh, okay, total under 1 meg with that. Largest free executable 503. No, that's not good. All right, we'll just run MemMaker after ramming. Oops. After running that line from the config sys. Okay. Custom setup, yes. No. Yes. And go. Now it's going to take some time to reboot everything, reconfigure it, scan itself. So yeah. I don't know. It's looking pretty good here. 32 megs of RAM. That's going to be really good for Windows 95. 2 meg video card, also good. A decent Sound Blaster card, very good as well. If it works, that's what we're trying to determine that now. Because I bought a whole bunch of these sound cards off of one person, and some work, some don't. I also got a whole bunch of hard drives, and I think 1 out of the 5 worked. So it's like, yeah. Well, stuff's 30 years old or more. Plus, my supplier is nice and will work with me to return stuff that doesn't work. So that's nice. Because, 128K cache, I thought it was 256. It's weird. I mean, there's room for more, but... Okay. Now I got... That's it? 585? Oh, okay, well, that might be enough. Before we do this, Aha! So the sound card works. Sick. Nice. Oh, that's exciting. That's really good. All right, let's see what Windows looks like. DMA buffer allocate. Oh, because yeah, this I have to reconfigure that with a different. What do we got on here? Photoshop 4. Oh, right, because I used to make Christmas cards on this computer. Up until like I think last year was the last one I made one, so yeah, that's why it's on there. Network. There's no network card on this computer. I mean, I guess there could. I can throw one in. Yeah, why not? If I have a BNC one, I'll throw it in. Okay. Windows setup. What do we have? VGA, IBM. Okay. Do I have anything cool? I have iOmega zip tools on here because I did have a zip drive. I'm all out of those. Micrographics. What's that? Picture publisher. This is cool. I'm going to leave all this on here. Maxis. I think we have SimFarm only. Okay. The working directory is invalid. Okay. I'll have to clean this up. Vizio's on here. Oh, Vizio 4.0. Actually, I did do it. I used this for work, actually. Like, legit. I didn't have a good enough flowchart program. So I downloaded the one for Windows 3.1, and I legit used this for work. Oh, wow. Cool. I forgot that I thought it was on my 98 machine. Wow. Okay. Well. All right. Let's see if I have NSSI on here. I'm excited about the sound. No, we don't have that on here. So I don't even know what's on here. Mach 32, zip drive, mouse, chem, Windows, zip games, PC Diag. I think it might be on there. Syscheck, NDD, sysinfo. Okay, I can sysinfo this, sure. It calls it a Cyrix 486. Okay, CPU speed. That's faster than a Pentium 66, as it should be. All right, what I really wanted to do before I have to get ready for work is run NSSI on this. I know I have that somewhere. Where's my large stack of programs? Oh, here maybe? No. Maybe it's in another 46. There's my DOS boot disk. Is this it? No, that's my Windows 98 boot disk. I'm finding I have a bad habit of leaving these things in drives. Oh, here we go, NSSI. I've got like 4 other 46s here too, so slowly building them up to completion with parts I've had for decades. I'm just putting them all together now, getting them out the door. So yeah, that's exciting though. I mean, everything works. Yeah, just got to work on that back plate a bit, clean it up more, and should be good to go. Oh, I got to do something about the power switch. But I already know what I'm going to do about that. Real simple. PC speakers up here too. Actually, are any of my LEDs on? No, none of them are on. Okay. I have to play around with those as well. What was making that noise? No, I'll get it up when I turn the computer off. Okay. So what do we have here? Memory. Let's see how much cache memory we actually have. 32 megs of RAM. That's a computer maybe. iSide PCI. 33 megahertz multiplier by 3. Yes. BIOS? No, I don't care about that. Okay, yeah, Sound Blaster. That's what I'm curious about. Time Blaster 16 Vibra. Okay, I have drivers for that. I can load them in to Windows later. DSP 4.16. Yeah, well, it is what it is. And benchmarks. That's why I initially came here. CPU performance. This one says it's slightly slower than a DX4 100. It could be because of the cache situation, but it's like within 8 to 9% there. It's the same. But this is weird because this one's telling me that it is slower than a P75. I guess doesn't really bother with Pentium 16 or 66. All right, anyways, it's on par. It's on par. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to end it right here for the day. There will likely be a part 2. It'll probably be just cleaning it up and whatnot. So yeah, I think that's long enough. I got some time. I got to get ready for work too. So all right, goodbye, everyone.